Hi everybody, I'm Henry from BlueHairArts.com. Today we're going to do another artist mood seal for Susan in Minnesota. The phrase that Susan wants to use in this seal is she who dwells with the lens. I translated it into Chinese as 与阳共住. The design I made is based on hand style. First, let me talk about the positive and negative carving style. In Chinese, we call it yang style or yin style. Yang means positive, which means the strokes appear as red, and yin negative, the strokes are white. But in the history, this could be totally different. According to this book written by my good friend Li Ning, a professor in Beijing University, this book is talk about discovery, archaeological discovery, and antiquarianism in Chinese art. Let me show you the seal in the Han Dynasty look like. This is the bronze or sometimes gold seal found in the Han Dynasty or earlier, the Warring State period. This is the Han Dynasty. They're casted on bronze, and when we make a stamp with ink, the red seal ink, you'll see the stamp in red, right? So this appears as yin or negative. However, this was not the way they used in the Han Dynasty. What they used is for seal the messages or letters, if you will. It was written on this bamboo strip and then rolled into a roll and then tied with a rope, and then they put a clay or wax on it on the tire, and then seal it, so the messenger cannot open it during the transfer process. This is the what we call seal clay look like with the seal stamp on it. So the negative bronze seal will appear positive on the clay. This is just like the pottery seal you sometimes found on the bottom of the bowl, some modern pottery seals. If you see a negative seal on the clay or on the bottom of the pottery, this is what this will look like. So the seal itself will be positive. So this may confuse you, but the reason I'm talking about this is I found that this can be easily flipped in the computer. So, for example, I designed this seal with positive style or negative style. Then you can just reverse in the computer. It's very easy to do. So I often use two versions for my clients to choose from. The difference is also in the margin. In the negative, you see it, on the clay they don't need a margin, so the stamp itself will make a square. However, on the paper, when you do this kind of seal, you may have to deal with add a margin to it. So the positive carving usually comes with a square margin, but this margin should not be perfectly square or equal lined. There's a book I just got from China talking about the different styles of the square only. Just show you a couple of examples. This is one template you might call, which the square some margin merged with the stroke. I mentioned this many times before. This is called borrow the edge, or the stroke merged with the margin. In Chinese, 界边, to borrow the edge. So some strokes either used as a margin or edge or merged with the margin. And this is an example with a thick and thin edge. So you have to arrange it with some design, not just make and also the brokenness is also part of the design. It's very artistic area to explore, just the edge itself. The corner part should not be straight, square. It should be rounded and more natural. Some chips is fine. So the three lines are not perfectly even. That's incidental, but it's fine. So we could have like a lost and font in the stroke. It's the absence of a stroke as far as the idea completes. Another question I got from YouTube is, can you mix positive and negative? And the answer is yes. This book is one of the first introduction book on Chinese seal engraving art. The sample is here. That it's talked about one category called the mixture of yang and yin seals. The reason we do that is because some characters has only 3 strokes, like this last name Wang. So you make it a positive style, and that the background, the white shows to balance with the other 2 negative characters. And same as this character, the 2 different words. One is more complicated, one is simple. And sometimes reverse, the last name and first name, positive, negative. And some with 2 positive, 1 negative, some with 2 negative, 1 positive. There are many different variations in this, or 3 positive, 1 negative. So it's a balance in design of strokes. So it all depends. So you can create, to be very creative, to mix positive and negative words. That's my answer to the question. And the last character, live or dwell. This is the word. So as you can see, the carving actually takes less than half an hour, but the design could take the whole day or even longer, because I spent time to collect all these characters from ancient seals and use computer to make the design, to make them coherent, integrate. I collected these characters. Usually, I collected more than a dozen varieties for each character, and then use some of them together to make the seal. So the design process is most time-consuming, and the carving part is just. However, even I do the design, you cannot do the carving. In the carving, you kind of have to recreate some effect. And so like this, in the design, the margin and the characters are separated, but in the carving, we merge it, like I talked about, as it happens with natural rusty, or just the merge of the strokes when you stain. But we make it in the design, so every time the line will merge together. So this is all what we call the antiquarianism, or revival of antiquity, revisiting the ancient art. It's a very strong cultural tradition in China to follow the ancient style or ways, so to create your own, kind of create the tradition, so to speak, if you understand what I'm talking about. So you have to study the tradition, even you want to create your own. It will make it creation easier. The better you know the traditions, the freer you are, including how to write and how far you can deviate. The more that you know, the better you have room for creation. Okay, I'm now going to do some polishing and clean up. Now I have polished and cleaned up. You can see the carving clearly. And it will be more clear if I make an imprint next to the design so I can compare. There's a rubber mat underneath it. Okay. Oh, I really like this. You can see the antiquarianism as displayed in this seal. I use the collection from ancient seals, and then in the carving I purposely make the seal look very old, even with some brokenness and chipping. So the result is an antique-like seal. I hope you enjoyed. Next I'm going to make an official stand in the collection book album. You can find this book for yourself at our website. And I can use this L ruler to position it and align it. Very convenient tool also. Okay, then lift it without the ruler, so you can check, see if it's not perfect. You can come back with another stand. But this one is okay now. I will make another for the client. Just take one. The natural cloud, blue clouds in the stone can give you a hint of orientation, so you can just remember which side is on your left. coat the paper, lifting it carefully. That's a perfect stamp. Okay. Thank you, Susan, and thank you everybody for watching. If you have a special seal in mind, please contact me at blueheronarts.com. Bye-bye.